Hi everyone, I'm Pranoti, host of Under the Microscope. This series is brought to you by the Real Scientists Nano team. Our goal is to provide a platform where scientists can communicate their work and interact with the public. With that in mind, every week we introduce you to a scientist working in the field of materials or nanoscience, who tweets from the Real Scientists Nano Twitter account, which is realsci_nano. Hi everyone, I'm Pranoti, host of Under the Microscope, and today we have with us Leah Nienhaus, who is an assistant professor at the Florida State University in the US. Hi Leah, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Excited to talk to you about your science. So let's get started. Could you explain your research to us in super simple words, please?
We are interested in understanding how light interacts with matter. And in particular, we're trying to change the wavelength of light. So our overarching goal is to improve solar cell efficiencies. And so one of the things we do is turn long wavelength, so infrared, invisible light into visible light in the hopes of improving solar cells. And so our research goes into many different directions, but I'd say overall, how does light interact with matter and how can we improve this?
Interesting. Any particular kind of matter or material that you focus on?
So with the Real Science Nano here, one of the types of matter we look at is quantum dots, or semiconducting nanocrystals. We also look at bulk semiconductors such as perovskites, like everybody else these days. And so it's just trying to understand the actual photophysical processes that are going on in these materials and how we can use these to either directly make electricity or use the unique properties of these materials to change the wavelength of the emitted light, so we can use that.
Okay, very interesting. So it seems like there's a lot of science that is super interesting science that is gonna come our way when you're taking over the Real Scientists Nano Twitter account. So what can the followers expect in the week that you're tweeting from the account?
So the first day, we'll just do a basic intro. So two of my students will be supporting me a little bit in this endeavor due to, time constraints. So we'll introduce all of us and discuss our, interest in science, where it came from. I'll talk a bit about my PhD research and my postdoc research, and my students can briefly introduce themselves and what they're working on. So that's the first day, Monday. On Tuesday, we'll discuss scanning tunneling microscopy, since that's one of the big techniques that we use in the lab. And because just STM would be boring, you guys did that recently. We'll mostly discuss how you can combine STM with either optical spectroscopy, which is one of the big things that we focus on, or even do X-ray absorption spectroscopy in an STM. So that's Tuesday. On Wednesday, we'll talk about photon upconversion, since that's one of the big thrusts of our research. Thursday, we'll talk about quantum dots. Today is the big perovskite day, last science for the week. Saturday, you got to do a catter day, which, a little bit of discussion about pets and how they do support our mental health. And on Sunday, our big thing as a group has been kitchen spectroscopy. I don't know if you've seen it. The pandemic got us bored, so we started looking at fluorescent items in the household. So, did you know that an egg glows under a black light?
No. Okay, so many questions. What's a black light?
A UV light.
A UV light. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. Can you please
tweet about the kitchen spectroscopy, like the images throughout the week maybe, and we can do some sort of like a quiz, like guess what this is, and then at the end we can announce, or you can announce, of course, what is this food material. But that sounds really cool. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god. And also you mentioned x-ray x-ray diffraction spectroscopy with STM. Oh my god, I'm just like, my mind is blowing here. Okay, interesting. Wow, awesome. Thank you very much, Leah, for speaking with me. Really excited to have you on Real Scientist Nano, and not just for the kitchen spectroscopy stuff, but the other stuff as well. So thank you very much.
Anytime.
Thank you for listening. I also want to thank my team, Johanna, who is our news editor and curator liaison, Swenya, who is our podcast engineer and curator liaison, Lucia, who is our media and website coordinator, and myself, Pranoti, being the owner of the Science Talk and host of Under the Microscope. To know more about us, visit our website, thesciencetalk.com, and follow us on Twitter at realsci_nano.